He always comes at him like mad disrespectful, like, well, what the you doing, man? Like, just kind of cussing him out. Like, he was holding the pallet jack at the time, and you know, like those safety bars, the yellow ones we have around work.
Yeah.
So he just grabs a pallet jack, goes like da 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 da, like aggressively, and like for like a full ass minute, and then he goes like, okay, and he just goes to sit. And I was like, bro, Will's gonna fucking kill you, dude.
What is going on?
What is going on, guys?
What's good, everyone? I'm your boy, Mast.
And I'm Meigs.
And that sounded horny as hell. We are Woof Logik. This is Woof's Web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 34's up.
Man, those noises threw me off a little bit, man.
Sorry.
It's been a horny time on social media, but we'll get to that right now.
Yeah, man. A lot of horny people out here.
Let's talk about actually what's going on in Vegas right now, bro. I wish I was over there right now.
At time of recording is the Friday of Super Bowl weekend.
Yep. It's all, I mean, I'm sure the traffic is fucking awful right now.
Yeah, I was listening to a bunch of reports, like, so a lot of people, I mean, it makes sense, you know, whenever it's like a weekend kind of event, people gravitate towards leaving towards the weekend. So, you know, like when we would go to EDC, we try to,
on Thursday or even Wednesday at fucking midnight.
Yeah. Oh, God, never again.
Yeah, but, it's like you said, this Friday before Super Bowl. I seen actually on social media the 49ers page. Oh yeah, they recorded inside of the plane. It's all 49ers fans, and they're all going over there to Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would. That's what I'm saying, man. I wish I was a part of it so bad, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Especially right now, times are fucking rough. So I can't even afford to. I mean, I can afford to go out there, but on a tight ass budget, and I hate.
But it's just like being smart about it, and I'm like, am I like you'd be like penny pinching the whole time, and just like at the end of the day, like you want to go out there and just like enjoy yourself.
Yeah. So if I were to go right now, all I'm eating is Taco Bell and McDonald's, and then when it comes to drink, I'll probably get like one Fat Tuesday a day.
2015 to 16 EDC vibes.
Bro, did we drink alcohol in 2015? No, right?
I don't remember, bro. We were damn near sober dober that year.
Yeah, because now I think about it, I don't think we drank any alcohol, and I don't know how the hell we lasted, but we did.
We did. We were just pure young energy.
Yeah, exactly. Damn, that's crazy, man. What do you feel old?
Yeah.
But yeah, Vegas right now looks so lit. I bet you like all the bars are packed, all the clubs popping. Cascade actually, he was replacing Tiesto for the in-game Super Bowl performance.
That I personally like it, but I'll see how it is, because even in his hype sets, like you have to be like a Cascade fan to actually like his music like that.
Yeah, I feel like he's not as he doesn't tap into the hip hop music that much, like how Tiesto kind of does. He kind of does that a little bit with like, especially the remixes or whatever.
Yeah, so people out there at halftime. Is it halftime or before the game starts? I can't remember.
It says in game. That's all I know. So I'd assume maybe like after every down or whatever. I don't know. That's a cool gig though. Like you know, once in a while to try it out, especially for the Super Bowls. I mean, it's the first time it's happening, because we've had Dioro play at LA, but it wasn't during the Super Bowl. I think it was the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, I do remember
with the Niners, I think.
Yeah, no, I do remember that now.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's gonna be. They'll probably put the camera on him like 2 times, maybe.
Put his crusty ass feet on deck. Like, look what happens.
Bro, ain't no way you walking on the Vegas stadium with bare feet.
Yeah, he committed, bro. He'll do it for any performance.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know that, Cascade, he likes to rock the bare feet. Like you'll see on the pictures sometimes, his shoes are on the side or his sandals, and then he's just barefoot with no socks or anything.
I love Cascade, but you know, typical white guy.
Yeah, that boy, he's from Chicago, huh?
Yeah, but he lives out in the Pacific Northwest.
Cool. And then even right now, all those I want to go to the convention center where in Mandalay Bay. That's where they're having all the
Radio Row.
Yeah, Radio Road or whatever.
Yeah.
It looks so cool. Like, I bet you there's so many celebrities over there, like T-Pain. There's rappers, Sweeties over there.
Yeah, just randomly walking, doing like interviews and radio shows. Bert Kreischer, it's Tom Segura.
Oh, they look drunk on that video, on that clip.
For sure, Bert was, bro. Like, cause they're like promoting that vodka they're doing.
I feel like Tom was too, because the way he was like talking.
Yeah, Tom was for sure. But Tom, like, you know, he just knows how to.
He's more chill.
He knows how to handle himself. And this fool, like, he was like. Bert was stumbling all over CJ, and CJ's like trying to just. He was mad.
I didn't watch it. I don't even think it was uncomfortable. I think he was like annoyed.
Yeah, he was like super annoyed. Like he was not fucking with the vibe.
Yeah, and then even after, I don't know.
Because he didn't even know who they were. which is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's young,
Yeah.
He's younger than us, bro. So
I know, but I mean, they're pretty. I think you at least know Tom.
I think he's that type that he doesn't really look at social media much.
That's true.
So there's a lot of athletes that are like that. I don't know. It's crazy, but hey, respect to that.
I do give him props for trying to make jokes about it. Like, even though some of them were at Birds for Expense,
you look like a hamster.
like a hamster
doing a push-up.
Yeah, it was just chaos right there. I was like, damn, bro. I was just like, fuck, because I was actually trying to listen to like the CJ interview,
especially when he called out like, oh, I'm not giving free promo. Like, I don't know if you heard him say that.
Yeah.
For the alcohol, he's like, oh, y'all getting free promo now? Like, give me out. Like, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, also like I'm sure he doesn't like really. Well, I don't think he's even old enough to drink alcohol. But even if he was, like,
he doesn't drink. He said.
Yeah. So like I don't think he wants that to be part of his brand.
Yeah. What was I gonna say though? Oh, even like after that left, I don't know if you noticed, like, him and Pat were kind of. I don't know if it was like playful, but it looked like they had a little tension, especially when he said like, "Oh, look, you see these signs that say my name," and then he was like, "Oh, so we doing that?"
I did notice that. I assumed they were just kind of like playing around.
I think McAfee was playing around, but Stroud took it like he took it a certain way, because I don't think he's like comfortable with him like that, So
no, I don't think
and he doesn't know him like that, So
yeah, he's a IE boy. We don't do that.
I feel like so lately he's been on like a little bit of a podcast run, and I feel like every podcast I've heard, like, he is humble, but at the same time you kind of get the vibe of him, and it's more of like he's kind of like serious also, like he's like pretty serious.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I just think he's not that type of person to just like fuck around like that, it seems.
No, I don't think so either. And I mean, it makes sense. That's just not his vibe.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, he's been through a lot of shit. So
yeah,
usually those type of people, they have a hard time.
Yeah, actually,
a sense of humor.
Well, like after that, like they kind of brought it back. Like
yeah, for sure. That's why I was like, oh, okay, cool. But for a moment,
I did too. But I think that was also just them trying to like de-escalate what the fuck happened with Bert and them.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about that guy that was climbing the sphere?
Yeah, and then they had to get up from top, bro. I'm like, all this like, go donate. Stop doing this humanitarian bullshit. Like, you're out here like, oh, it's out here. I forget what the fuck it was, but it was for him just to like.
It was like a protest or just to get attention on something?
To get attention on some cause. I'm like, man, just repost it. Do a repost, man.
Apparently, he caused $100,000 in damage.
I bet, bro. Those are LED screens.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I saw who went to a U2 show.
Oh, Celeste.
I was hearing Pat McAfee talk about it.
Yeah, I wanted to hit.
What's his name? Ty.
Yeah.
Did you hear that part or no?
Yeah, they were basically talking shit the whole time
about U2.
Like, yeah, I mean, to be fair, like one, I've never been the biggest Bono fan, and I hated him at when they did that stupid Apple shit when they put their album in your iPhone and you couldn't delete it. So it was just there. You don't remember that? Mm-mm. They did that, and then I think they took it out because everyone was super pissed because no one wants to have a YouTube album in their fucking music.
Yeah, man. I think I only like one song.
And then they probably didn't even play that song because from what they were saying, like they didn't play any of the songs that everyone knew. So it was just. Yeah. But it looked cool. Like I saw pictures, like especially the one Celeste posted. I'm like, yeah, that shit looks tight.
Yeah, it really does look sick. They're I don't know. They need to hop on it with getting the EDM acts, like the crazy ones with crazy.
But it only holds like 15,000, so like tickets probably would be pretty expensive.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of worth it with the LED show. Like they were saying, it's the LED screens are the show.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't blame him. Like I got to see like what's his face, Sudden Death on there, bro.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
That shit would be crazy.
I already see it. Maybe like 2-3 years they're gonna do it.
Yeah, for sure it's gonna get to that, but I don't know what's the holdup.
I think you know what? I think it probably Excision is gonna do it first.
And supposedly they like lost a lot of money when they opened the Sphere. Like they were losing money like a lot.
Yeah, I mean it takes a minute for them to see like ROI, return on investments.
Oh yeah. But Vegas is crazy right now, I'm sure. I wonder if there's any like YouTubers out there like doing pranks on the street, because
I'm sure, bro. It's like content central. I'm gonna lie to you, bro. Like everybody's out there doing content.
Bro, it's crazy when you see like girls like they're just straight up like naked as hell over there.
Yeah.
And they do a little quick video and just like, bro, there's kids around here. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. They forget, So it is Sin City, but people be having families during the daytime and shit.
And people smoke weed just on the street, on the sidewalk, just walking. It's crazy what people get away with over there. And apparently, more than you know, there's sex workers on the sidewalk.
Hell yeah.
Some of them look a lot more casual than others.
Yeah, they're a little low key.
Apparently, like the groups of girls that look all like a little skanky, they're the ones that are selling like coochie.
Those cariñosas.
Yeah, I watched a documentary on this, or it wasn't a documentary; it was a YouTube video. This guy, he talks about Vegas, so that's his whole YouTube theme or content. It's all about Vegas, and one of the videos, it was his longest video, I think, and it was pretty much a day of prostitute's life, something like that, something along those lines. And there's some sad stories.
There is, man.
There's a sad path that some girls have to be pressured into.
Yeah, it's low key like borderline like sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Some of them are for sure, but some of them are just like they kind of are just like coerced into doing it, and they just don't know how to get out of it.
And they do a lot of guys dirty too.
Yeah,
like they'll walk into a hotel room, but they take them to the dark side of Vegas, so like the South Strip or North Strip.
Yeah,
and where it's dark, and pretty much once they get to a certain point, that's where their pimps, they come out and like jump them pretty much, or like rob them for their money.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you guys are doing like like hotel calls or house calls, or like don't let them come to you.
Yeah, I don't know. And do those? You know how like you see those driving? What is it, like the billboard, the triangle one?
Yeah.
How it's like call this number for a girl or whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder like if that's real or what the fuck.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sure the girls they advertise are not the ones that beauty have. If you haven't seen,
nah, for sure. Hell yeah,
busted ass girls. I'm like, you ain't like this in the picture. I'm like,
it's probably not even that. That's probably them from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy street to be a part of.
I remember when I was a kid, like when I used to go to Vegas, and you know how they have like all the little lady cards on the floor.
Yeah, with the little stars.
Yeah, I'd pick them up and
collect those shits.
Like Pokemon cards. And then my mom like, get this Pokemon. I'm like, hey, don't worry about it.
Your mom watches your pants and they come out.
Damn.
Now, what's called now on the topic of Vegas. I don't know if you've seen that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, they confirmed their fight for April 20th this year actually.
I don't know who David Haney is.
Bruh, Haney, he's a what's called welterweight? Yeah, welterweight champion. Let me show you a picture. You'll know exactly.
I'm real bad with boxers' names. Like if I'm gonna keep it a stack. I only know Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis.
He's the other one, the other trending one in their weight class.
I think I know who you're talking about. Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. I know you're talking about. See, I know who they look like. I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, they're like the big three in their class. So, it's about time, pretty much. I guess we obviously saw what happened to Ryan in that one fight.
Yeah, I do believe like how like that someone from his camp leaked out the information that he hurt his ribs in camp.
I'm not sure, but I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that's why Tank went for that liver shot, and that's what took him down.
Yeah, that's what sucks, bro. It's like you can't even use like the injury excuse. And then if you hide it and then it comes out later, then it's still used as an excuse.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right.
You got to take the L and like, all right.
Because it happens, bro. Like when you're training for the fights, like you push yourself sometimes and you kind of have to. Otherwise, you're going to get slept.
Yeah,
you'll be shocked. Yeah.
Well, I'm high. I'm a big Ryan fan. He's... Hey, man, cut out with the Christian music. Come bring back the future songs.
Honestly, that was awkward. I remember last time.
Yeah.
The song choice was very, very awkward.
Yeah.
But I mean, respect to the faith.
Yeah, I mean, I am too. But I'm like, come on, bro. You get hyped to Christianity.
I think he's just asking for it at that point.
Yeah, and then I think Tank, who was a little baby. I can't remember. Someone came out with him. That was like hot fire. And I'm like, yeah, Tank's winning this fight.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Fuck, man, the fighting world's exciting, and even WWE.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Did you see it with The Rock and Cody Rhodes?
Yeah,
that's fire.
I wonder if it was truly a part of the script from the beginning.
I don't know, dude. I don't think so. I think it really is because CM Punk really got hurt.
True. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, because like it was supposed to be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, but CM Punk's old ass got hurt, so they needed someone to fight. So they had to shoot through Cody, and Cody's a company guy, man. He's gonna do whatever it takes, man.
So it's gonna be. Do you think it's gonna be Cody versus Seth Rollins? I mean, not Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns. The Rock versus Seth Rollins.
No, because the idea that was come out was Cody was gonna go with Seth because like they were gonna pump the bloodline battle But then the thing happened at the press conference. So I'm like, maybe it's like, like The Rock versus Cody Rhodes. I don't know, man. This is
Yeah, they haven't really confirmed what it's all about.
They haven't really said anything much about it. So I'm like, I'm pretty interested to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm for sure like happy that Cody's like actually gonna be like a big part of WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's such a good wrestler now, dude. Like he really transformed himself when he left WWE.
Yeah, for sure. I remember thinking like that's what he was gonna be. Like, you know how he just wore like the little black chonies?
Yeah, like it's just like a jobber,
And that was it. You're just like, all right, fool, what the fuck? What a man downgrade from your dad.
Yeah, dude, his dad was crazy. I respect to him. Hey, dude, you see that shit with Vince McMahon though?
What, the sexual shit?
The sexual shit, stuff? Him getting like kicked out of the WWE basically because all the sexual allegations and some of them I don't think they were true. And then I just saw literally on Twitter right now, like I guess way back in the day, Ashley Massaro had like basically like called him out on this shit, but no one's gonna listen to Ashley Massaro.
I mean, apparently he's had a lot of this stuff happen, but people just hush it down because it's the money.
Yeah, I mean,
and no one really wants to go against Vince.
Yeah, he's the number one guy, but I had a feeling, once they like did the whole like joint partnership with TKO that he was gonna get, he's already getting like like brushed out, and especially now all this shit that's like gonna ruin their image, so like they have to kick him out. So they don't want any of that stuff in there. But that's crazy, man. He's he's low key.
I truly think he's guilty of it all, bro. He's
think
crazy.
So too,
he's
bro.
crazy.
He is.
And especially with the stuff that actually went on air, like with Candice Michelle. Bro.
And
like other girls, other
divas.
I
know, like literally the shit was seen with Ashley Massaro. I'm like, damn, now when you see it from that light, it is mad creepy.
Yeah, for sure. He's always been a little weird, but
yeah.
And then he's down to do anything. Didn't he like divorce his wife, or like they divorced because of like all the crazy shit or something like that? Yeah. So. And then I think he like kissed one of the divas. I don't know. He's probably fucking clap cheeks with a bunch of them.
I'm sure he has. Just I'm sure there's been plenty of like trash girl wrestlers that got in the spotlight, and you know why?
Bro, I used to think Kelly was ass.
She was, but she was so pretty. She was, but she was a terrible wrestler.
Is she like respected now?
You know what? I think the older ones, I think they have a certain level of respect because they knew like back then that Divas division, it wasn't really wrestling. But they tried their best, and so it's sad because some of these girls they really wanted to wrestle, but it wasn't like the thing like that. So they were just more like, just showing like the body and making them look all sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, I think like Undertaker's wife, I think she really would have thrived now, like in this time.
Oh, what's her name? Tori Wilson?
Tori Wilson too, but I think her name.
That's not her.
No, I think
it's Michelle McCool.
Michelle McCool. I think she would really thrive in today's game because she actually wanted to be a wrestler. She was she quit teaching for it, and she kind of was back in the day, but it just wasn't, the level of competition wasn't there.
Yeah, imagine like your old teacher like turned out to be Michelle McCool and shit.
That would have been cool, man. I would have been hyped. Like, that's my teacher.
It'll be more than hype.
Yeah.
That's crazy though, like hearing like Undertaker talk. Like, okay, so obviously I've always known what he sounded like and everything. I knew what he was like outside of the whole character.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like interesting seeing him like outside of that now, like and consistently,
Yeah.
He doesn't have that mystique to him no more, in my opinion.
He just looked like an old white guy.
Yeah. And apparently he was like super like down to earth and shit.
I'm sure he was. He had to keep the persona. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he and many others, these WWE were damn near like alcoholics. These fools like drink like bottles after every show every night, bro. And like these fools would just do it to do it.
You got to numb the pain and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure. And with all the traveling, you're gonna hit all these new bars, all these new downtowns. Like when we went to Orlando over there, stopping at Houston.
Yeah.
They had some cool ass looking bars, but I don't know if maybe because it was cold, it was like kind of like a little dead. But a lot of those shits look pretty active. So
yeah.
I'd only you know where I really want to go drinking? In like Boston or like New York, like places like that when it's like really really cold, like maybe a little snowy out, and like just drinking and getting warm and shit from the beer. I don't know, something about it. And I'm hoping like the wings are fire as fuck over there.
Yeah, me too. Like I want to try like cool random hipster beers. Your boy could get tired of the Michelob, man.
I tried some beer over there in Hawaii. It was like an IPA, like some Hawaiian IPA. It was actually really good. I'm trying to figure out like the distinctive taste to it. But they had like a bunch of different like Hawaiian ales.
Yeah.
So those are pretty cool. Yeah, I just want to go try beer anywhere though. Especially like going to, where do they have like, Germany, like Oktoberfest?
Where's House?
Yeah, I want to go to one of those. We got to go in like those little outfits.
I'm so down. Maple Alley content.
Bro, I think you'd look good in that, honestly.
And
I think you could pull that shit off.
Yeah, it's not Leo's heart. It's I know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm down to try anything. You know me, man. I'm always down for the content.
Yeah. So, if you were to go over there, then what would you pack though? Because, like, I feel like you can't really take that much, but at the same time, you don't want to. I don't know, bro. I always hear these things when you travel places. You can't look too Americanized because they hate that shit.
Oh, like in Europe?
Well, just everywhere in general, but yeah, Europe.
For sure, Mexico. For sure. When I used to go, I used to dress like a damn near bum. I didn't want to look like I had money or anything because then I had to give my cousins my clothes. And then people think I got money. I'm like, no, I don't. Well, maybe I do, but I got more money than you. But in reality, it's just middle class. But out there in Europe, I think, I don't know.
Because don't some Europeans, like, hate us?
For sure, yeah. I mean, they just hate the like this American idea and stuff.
I wonder if they'd hate us even if we're like Mexican and we're like clearly brown.
I know for a fact Italy, and I've seen lots of, because I used to, like, on my explore page, I see lots of like people of color like recount their experiences from like just different places they travel, and I be getting like mad FOMO because I want to go. And this girl, she's talking about how like specifically like in Italy, like, you know, they're real racist towards like just not for sure black, because she was
darker
black,
people,
just dark people, bro. Like they just, you know, they just were like mad, like weird, like they giving like looks, and some person was like recording her and shit and laughing at her.
Bro, even if you're European but you're black over there, you still get like,
oh, for sure, bro. Like, in France, bro, like they that shit's like crazy up the ass. Like black, like there's like that one dude like from PSG, what's his face? Mbappe, like you like he said he grew up like mad racism when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's a Frenchman. Yeah, he's like, his parents are immigrants, but he was basically a Frenchman, and they're getting mad racist like in their faces.
Yeah, call me ignorant, but I get so confused when like someone's like black and they're from Canada. I don't know why.
From Canada?
Yeah.
I mean,
you never heard of like a black Canadian?
Yeah, they sound Jamaican.
Do they?
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're from Toronto.
Canadians are so random, bro. Like, once they tell you that they're Canadian, a lot of the time it makes sense. Like, isn't Chris Jericho Canadian? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, Chris Jericho's from...
Yeah, so every time I find out like someone from here, like, and that's a celebrity, like they say that they're Canadian, I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Like I could see it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is with like black people when they say it. I'm like, what the fuck? I get so like confused.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there is black people everywhere.
What about Mexicans? Is there like Mexican Canadians? Like, is there like, well, why the fuck am I asking you?
I don't know. I'm sure there is.
Yeah, because that would be funny to see too. It's so weird. Like being born in a different country, because I
saw this TikTok where there's Mexicans out in the UK, like they speak Spanish, but then they have like British accents when they don't speak Spanish. So it was like weird.
So like even the Sprouse twins, Cole and Dylan, like they're from they were born in Italy, I think, or Paris, like somewhere over there. So they're technically Italian, but I don't think they're really like Italian. They're just born there.
No wonder they had a dick pic.
Crazy. Speaking of dick pics. Well, it's not even a dick pic though. It was a little video with Drake.
Little Drake showing his fucking fucking third ass Lego. My boy was packing.
the fucking videos online. It's funny though. All right, so I look at the comments on TikTok of like people mocking it, and everyone's like clowning it, like, bro, you really took time to make this video about someone else's dick. Yeah, I'm like, bro. Fuck, maybe I shouldn't be laughing at this shit then.
I mean, it's funny just because I'm like, the way it was presented, and everyone's just like, oh my god, this is fucking Drake's dick, and I'm like, damn, my boy got a fucking dragon on his ass.
And who else was over here fucking beating or?
Oh, fucking Bad Bunny, like he was on his IG live, and that fool, like he was sitting down like kind of like how we are, and his like phone's facing like this, and he gets up. I don't know, maybe someone's asking this to show him his dick. I don't know what the fuck context of it was. But he comes up, my boy he has a full ass boner, so I don't know like what the IG live was about. And then he goes and grips his shit, and I'm like, damn, fucking Benny, you packing too? I was like, what the fuck? If it grips his shit like this, and it goes like that, I'm like, that's crazy, bro, on an IG live?
Yeah, there's some conspiracies that these fools pay for their surgery to get it bigger.
I mean, yeah, there is surgeries for that.
Because my boy Drake over here is Canadian, and he's half white, or I don't know if it's half Canadian, half black, or half white Canadian, but whatever. Point is, he's half and half, and so they got some people like, you know, the red flag over here. And I mean, he got the money for it, that's for sure. I heard that shit's like mad expensive, and it only like grows like a little bit.
Yeah, it's only a couple inches. I mean, that's all you need, really.
A couple inches? Nah, isn't it like half an inch or like 3/4? I don't know, but yeah, that's crazy right now. I mean, I feel like any celebrity the quickest to get a viral any type of viral traction, you just gotta pretty much post some fucking horny ass shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, you see that shit with Doja Cat? She was like, wearing like, it was basically like a wet T-shirt. Like, oh, you can see my nipple. That girl's crazy.
Bro, yeah, that's what I was about to say. People are saying she sold her soul. Her and Sam Frank, that one gay dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or Sam Smith. It's Sam Smith, huh?
Sam Smith.
Yeah, so Sam Smith and Doja Cat, like, there's like all these conspiracies that they sold their soul, and ever since they blew up a little bit, and they kind of turned a whole different branding direction, like super dark themed and everything.
Yeah, I just think she's done too much coke.
Crazy.
You seen that video where she like tries to like sneak a bump
Oh,
off the
yeah.
on stage live, and like, girl, you can see because she went like this. Like,
Bro, and same thing with Cardi B. She like flashed her cooch.
I saw that and I'm like,
You can't really see.
You
though.
can't really tell. Like
You
she
can't really
she had a reason to be scared, but I'm like, no, I don't really see the coochie. And even if he did, it'd be so like dark and pixelated, like you couldn't tell.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, end the live, end the live." I'm like, "Damn, bro." I'm really scared to go on live too because of that same exact reason. So not showing my coochie, but
I was gonna say,
but just doing some stupid shit that will be fucking on the internet forever. Like even sometimes saying stuff on this podcast.
yeah. I mean, Lord knows how many shit Mike's had to cut out because I said some dumb shit.
Fact. Well, you haven't said anything bad lately.
I've been a good boy.
Yeah, thank
But
you.
in the beginning, I was just saying some out of pocket shit.
Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, even what's his face? John Summit's going through some stuff right now.
Ooh, I mean,
Did you see the original post? Though?
I
Because
have
no idea.
so basically he was just saying like because some fan basically asked him like, oh, basically saying, oh, come tour out in Israel or some shit.
Palestine or
No, Israel.
okay.
But basically it's Palestine. So he was like, oh, I would love to, like, like the house music and culture in Tel Aviv, which is the capital of Israel, is like booming, which it is. I've heard Borgor say like it's a big house scene out there, but no one goes out there because they're always in fucking war. But they have a big house scene, and he would love to. And then because they're basically the people that are basically like the main people like invading Palestine.
Yeah.
So like everyone's like, oh, you're so insensitive. Like you're like, what are you, stupid, retarded? Like you don't understand what's going on in the world. How can you say that? You're so insensitive. You know what's going on. And he's just, I mean, I props to him. He's keeping a buck. Like he's just talking about the music scene. Like there is like mad like humanitarian justice what's going on over there. But like he's not part of that. He's just talking about like the music scene, like about performing there. He's not even saying he would do it right now. He's just saying that it's something he would be down to do, and everyone's like going after his head about it. I mean, which is.
And what's the other thing? Wasn't it also like about like collaborating with Kanye?
Yeah. That he was like basically saying he even said like he was kind of crazy, but he would still love to work with Kanye. I mean,
Bro, yeah.
who wouldn't, bro? It's fucking Kanye, bro. Like he's crazy, but like if Kanye comes up to you like you want to work on a song with me, I'm like fuck yeah, I would.
Has Kanye West even done anything to like be canceled?
I feel like
I think the worst.
I feel like people just be tired of shit. Oh, the thing with the Jews.
Oh yeah.
But he already apologized and then kind of.
Yeah.
It was half-assed. But you know what? He's kind of at a level where people already know he's just crazy that they just kind of brush it off at this point.
I feel like MAGA was the whole turning point on him.
Yeah.
Ever since then, people had like the nastiest taste in their mouth about him.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna lie. I feel like he came a little bit off the deep end when his mom passed away.
That's yeah, for sure. That
because I think that's when he started like change.
Yeah. Once that happened, yeah, for sure. And then the whole MAGA thing, like I think he was like the biggest Trump supporter from the get go, like when he first started running for office.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that video where like some reporter? It was on TMZ. Some reporter comes up to him. I think he was out in LA just walking, and he's coming out of like an Apple store, and then she basically was like, basically talking about how his new wife did she have any free oil, and that fool like blows up on her, basically saying like, what the fuck, you're so stupid. Of course she does, even though I mean, it's a fair question to ask. Like, bro, you be having her wear a damn near garbage bag sometimes.
Oh yeah, bro. The style is weird, man. I don't understand his style.
Yeah.
And I hate like when people just they eat that shit up, and it's just like, come on. You guys wouldn't fuck with this if it wasn't for Kanye.
Yeah.
Being the head of it.
Bro, I be seeing like people like some guy like he goes up to like people like that weird like Kanye kind of fashion, like, oh, like, what you're wearing, and apparently like they look like damn near bums, like people out here in East LA. but they're wearing like
Look that up.
expensive ass shit. Like it looks like a tore up like hoodie.
Yeah.
That's just like $3,000. They wearing like weird ass boots. It's like another $12,000. And I'm like, oh, these are all like like cosas de marca. And I'm like, how?
Bro, I feel like that type of clothing only looks good in edited photos, but like in real life, like that shit looks whack. So like whenever I have any type of like faded clothes, like I can't like I just feel so uncomfortable wearing it out. Like I don't feel like I'm good. Like I feel good, you know.
I hate buying pre-washed jeans, pre-washed anything. Like I'm like let me make those pants to that point, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand. I mean, obviously some people can pull that shit off, but when it comes to like making that shit all like the whole fashion, like nah, man, I think that shit's weak.
I think it's just an excuse to people be like dressed like assholes.
For real. Yeah, but that fool will straight up be wearing like the most ugliest outfits.
Yeah, he wore like that obsessed, like he was like wearing like some kind of like, it was like a crew neck, but like it had like shoulder pads, but they were like to this. He looked like fucking Megazord from like Power Rangers or some shit.
Yeah, man, it's so weird. Oh yeah, so back to the whole John Summit thing though. I feel like for sure people are just reaching on this one.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, bro, he knows he has haters and stuff. Like people are just gonna hate him and hate.
And I hope people don't think that we're like over here trying to defend anything.
No.
It's just sometimes, you know, sometimes people do reach a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
because he has done some like kind of like questionable stuff, but
yeah,
this is like not even comparable.
Yeah, he's like for sure questionable things, but it's not like he's harmed anybody or like done anything. I mean, sure, he's probably said some stupid things he probably shouldn't have, but I mean, who hasn't?
Yeah, he be ballsy. I mean, but
he stands on business. He's like, yeah, I'm not like, yeah, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You know, if you don't like it, then you know that's tough titties.
Yeah. Did you see that video where like so he always has like a bunch of girls like behind him when DJing?
The 1942 bottle.
Yeah. She tried reaching for the bottle.
I'm like, girl, what you doing?
Yeah, man, girls are wild. That's why I don't really want all that type of stuff behind us when we're DJing. I don't know. I get like super like anxiety like when people are surrounding me and stuff like that.
Yeah, like random. Like, who are you?
Yeah, exactly.
How you get over here?
Exactly. What I was gonna say though,
it is funny though because like with him, like a lot of it's not even him necessarily. It's like supposedly like the Chads that invite his crowd, so it's like he's like ruining house music because of the people he attracts. And like he's just,
people are eating it up. It's not his fault.
Yeah,
it's not his fault. Do you remember that one time during COVID when David Guetta was like, shout out to George Floyd's family or shout out to George Floyd?
Yeah. Oh my God. I forgot about that.
And people were over here fucking heated. They're like, really? You're going to use that?
Dude, that shit was funny. I mean, it was funny just because it was just so like random and like borderline insensitive. I was like, bro, what the hell? But because it's David fucking Guetta. Of all people will say that shit.
He does seem like a nice person though, and I've never heard anything bad on him.
No, I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's just.
I just think
he meant well, but he just didn't come out the way he probably thought it would be.
Yeah, I don't think he really thought that one through. Because some people, especially his fans, I'm pretty sure that they'll be like, "Oh, that was so nice," but for the general public to hear that, they're probably just like, "Bro, the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, bro. But that was a great COVID moment. I do remember that particularly.
Dude, people had like crazy background views back then on the streams.
Yeah.
Like Martin Garrix on rooftops. They would get on rooftops. Some people on mountaintops.
I remember when they would like do the Insomniac live streams and they make it look like they're on a stage.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, do something else. Make them have them be in space or something. When they just look like their stage, it looks weird.
Yeah. We did the live streams in the house. I always wanted to try to go somewhere cool, but I don't know. We didn't really have the equipment.
Nah, we made it work. I enjoyed those live streams. Like they were like the music, the sets were fire. We did what we could with the lights. Jonathan with his crazy camera skills.
Damn, man, the pandemic was a really crazy time. I feel like we didn't.
I'm gonna lie, I kind of miss it.
Sometimes I
don't miss all the deaths, but I do miss just like that period of time.
Yeah, I kind of miss like the calmness of everything, but also at the same time, I don't know if that's really like if there's any type of good that comes out of it long term.
No,
I feel like in the moment, you know, it's cool that everyone's kind of like on the same like level, kind of, where we're all like kind of like focused on the main important things in life, and it kind of just puts everything on hold for a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, it did slow everybody down, you know.
Yeah, it slowed everything down for sure. And I did enjoy the fuck out of it. But we probably didn't capitalize when we on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Looking at how many people blew up from the pandemic,
they did.
it was like, damn, if only we had thought about it.
I mean, we were still working on music and stuff. It's not by no means we weren't like slacking. But I mean, for sure there were. You probably maybe if we had started the podcast right then and there.
Yeah. I feel like what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of easy things we could have done that would have taken us like probably to new levels. Cause seeing like cause you never really notice it in the moment, but going back like 5 years later, you see like how many people blew up during that time. It's just like, damn, they really didn't really do that much. They kind of just made videos in their car, or like, it could have been the most simple things.
Dude, the amount of podcasts I know they're like pretty well big right now. They're not huge, but they got a big traction. All because they just started it during COVID. And I've listened to a couple of their podcasts. I'm like, it's nothing crazy.
Dude, yeah. And I think about a lot of podcasts started in the pandemic and they're
Shout
not
out
really a
PLP.
thing anymore. Shout out PLP. Wait, no. Did he start during the pandemic?
Maybe
I feel
before
like it
that.
was a little before,
A
huh?
little before that.
Damn. Yeah. Shout out the boys. Go check them out if you guys haven't. I mean, I'm sure some of the viewers are watching both of us. But yeah, I'm excited for this weekend, bro. I'm excited. I'm pretty nervous though too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm nervous for y'all, man. I mean, I'm gonna lie. It's no secret. I'm a closet Niner fan at this point. I'll just give it a buck.
Like I don't remember if I said this the last episode, but all I'm gonna say is so obviously like we mentioned this before the podcast. If we lose and I don't reply to you, look, just give me a breather, all right?
Hit me up. I'll let you know how he's doing.
We lost 2 Super Bowls in a row. I don't have the energy if we lose. I don't have the energy to talk to anyone about this shit. I know everyone's just waiting for us to fucking lose. I know everyone's just waiting for that moment, and then they're gonna shoot me that text. I'm not gonna reply to nobody.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not replying to nobody.
The amount of people is gonna be on your head, bro. It's gonna be crazy. And it's gonna be it's gonna be funny because Rex gonna be there, and I already know this.
Nah, he ain't coming no more,
coming?
bro. No, it's bitch ass, bro.
What a bond.
Well, it's funny you mentioned Rex though. So he's actually DJ too. I don't know if you guys like really know who Rex is. He's from the Bueno podcast. You guys go check him out if you want. What's it called? We're actually gonna feature him in some content soon, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, that's right. Oh, is he gonna be there for the video on Sunday?
That I don't know anymore either.
Damn,
Fucking Rex, man, you're a bitch. I'm just kidding.
So
I hope you're watching this, man.
that's why I don't be going to your shows, man. Even though I say yeah all the time.
I told you that, bro. I'm not going to no more shows.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. I say yes to things when I know I shouldn't be saying yes to things. That's my fault.
No, but speaking of shows though, man, we got a show coming up so we actually had a show lined up for February. I know we mentioned that before. It got postponed to April 17th.
17th.
It is. It's gonna be 17th or 19th.
Yeah, it's an odd number. It's on a Friday.
Yeah, it is April 19th. Yeah. So Friday, April 19th is our show. It's gonna be with Gesture at the Avalon, and it was originally supposed to be at Exchange. But due to the whole accident with the roof falling down a little bit, little pieces of the roof, they had to push the date back and change the venue. I noticed actually a lot of the venues are going to be the Blasco, Avalon, Academy. So they pretty much can't use the Exchange right now.
Yeah, I mean it's a really old building. Like
it used to be a bank, right?
Not that bank, the stock exchange.
Oh,
you know how they have like one in New York? They had one in LA, but that one closed down. And so it's just a really old building. It's really nice inside, but like I'm sure like the foundation's mad old, and especially like it's been raining mad heavy like the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh,
sporadically. So I'm sure like they just like they can't handle all the water, which is why it probably fell.
Yeah, bro, it's been getting flooded everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by the way, yeah. So our show April 19th with Gesture and Ivar. It's gonna we'll probably put the ticket link in the description. You guys can go ahead and get some. I think it's only $25 right now. I haven't checked lately, but I know last time I checked it was $25.
Yeah.
So come see your boys. We're gonna be playing. I'm not gonna say our set time yet, but we're gonna be playing right next to Gesture. So
yeah.
So it's gonna be exciting. They go catch up with group chat. Group chat's gonna be. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff with group chat. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. Keep your eyes out.
Yeah, keep your eyes out for that one. And so come out to that. Hopefully we get some more shows locked in soon, and we'll update you guys with everything. But as of right now, what was I going to talk about again? I lost train of thought. Oh yeah, it's been fucking raining really, really crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. And it's like, remember how I kept telling you about the stupid fucking potholes because of the rain? Literally on the way to pick you up today, my car like tire pressure sends. I'm like,
Nah, no way.
yes, dude. And sometimes I was thinking like maybe it's just really cold because like temperature like it messes with the air in my tire. So I recalibrated it like when we were like leaving, or no, when did I do it? Like, oh, it was basically after work, and then the tire pressure light came on again. I'm like, come on, no.
So is it showing right now?
Yeah, it's showing right now. So like literally after this, I have to go check like what's going on. Like maybe it's like tire pressures to see if it's cool, then I'll just. And I'm not gonna write it out, but I'll figure it out a different day. But if it is like blown out, then I have to go get that tire changed. This is why I hate living in San Bernardino. Fuck this place.
And LA.
Yeah, especially LA too.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, we're filled with potholes, man. They need to start fixing these streets.
Yeah, dude.
There's too many in the IE. And that's what I do appreciate about a lot of the other states is that they got nice streets.
Yeah, dude.
Like when we're in Arizona, they have a lot of nice
I've never
streets.
seen any like shitty streets at all. And
Yeah.
even if they were crack street, they were still smooth as hell.
You know what I think it is though? We have like a lot of big rigs over here.
Yeah, and then
so they for sure damage the roads.
I'm sure like their infrastructure is just like better out there. Like SoCal is like pretty old compared to Arizona.
Yeah.
In terms of like living and shit. So like there's like old streets and shit.
I don't know how true it is, but I saw on X, Aiden Ross's what are those called? Sprint vans.
Sprint vans.
Yeah, Aiden Ross's sprint van like tipped over apparently, during live stream.
That's weird. How?
I don't know, bro. I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't know if it was like on a rating day or what, but because I don't really keep up with his stuff. I just look at the clips later.
Yeah.
Like Daily Loud will post them.
Yeah, that's what I see it too.
Yeah, he posts a lot of stuff over there, but Aiden Ross, he's going through it.
Yeah,
He'll put the bad voodoo on
bro. He just things keep piling up on his head. He's getting scammed.
At least he's rich.
Yeah.
Bro, that gambling money is crazy. Like Steve will do it. I seen the amount of money he has in price picks. He has like I think it was like $1 million in the wallet.
Damn. I mean, how much of it was also losses too?
I don't know, bro, but he got $1 million up in that bitch.
Well, he gambles like professionally, right?
What do you mean by professionally?
Well, he's a pretty well known gambler.
I mean, like on the tables, yeah.
Yeah, like on tables.
I don't know if it's considered professional, but he does it pretty often. And he's like a high roller type bettor, so he takes like a lot of big risks. I mean, he got the money for it. So when you hit that one time, bro, it makes up for like so much and like plus that,
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure all it took was like one big hit, and he could, bro. He paid off Vitali's debt.
Really?
Yeah, Vitali's debt. He paid it off. It was like $140,000 because he won it gambling, and he just gave him all the money.
I didn't know they were cool like that.
I don't think they are.
He just did
He
it.
was just in the video. Yeah.
That's funny.
He was on the gambling tables with him.
That's funny. I mean, that's cool of him. Like to do that. Shoot me a couple racks.
Bro, that's the day I'm waiting for. I'm like, I gotta meet fucking Steve. Will do it. I'm gonna give him the biggest sob story ever.
Yeah, or Shaq. Just how people like he'll just like randomly like give people like money or like buy them things. So he's just like,
bro, we missed out on our opportunity then when we met him.
I know. I could have told him like, oh man, I'm sick. Any help?
My mom has cancer.
My car broke down. You think you can give me a ride back to LA?
Crazy. No, those sob stories on America's Got Talent. Remember all those?
Yeah, bro. Some of those are cap.
Bro, Key and Peele, the parody stuff.
Dude, I fucking love Key and Peele. They're way ahead of their time.
Yeah, I miss the show. The movie's cool and all that. I see they're blossoming in the whole movie world.
Yeah, I think it's funny because like Jordan Peele is going the horror direction, and then Keegan Michael Key.
He's taking a comedy a bit.
He's just doing like all random ass role. I saw him in that new Willy Wonka movie.
Yeah,
that show was pretty funny because he played like the police officer, and that fool kept getting fat because he kept eating chocolate.
No, yeah, he's like, is he like an animated character or is
he's a real it's a real life. It's funny, like it's obviously like a fat suit stuff, so he's just like getting out of breath, coming out of the police car.
Yeah, he's doing like a lot of voiceover stuff too.
That's a tricky business to get into because with voice actors, it's kind of like a what's the right word? Down fraternity. Oh, Big Hector's here with the jersey. Basically, it's kind of like one of the things you have to like know someone to get in there because it's very tight space. That's why you'll hear like a lot of cartoons they have like similar voice actors because they don't want new people getting in there. Like they want the jobs to them. So that way it's really like a kind of tough business to get into.
Yeah. So
also because you gotta have like a voice with like just like a lot of character. You can make tons of voices with it.
Yeah, so the actor, I feel bad because I watched literally the documentary, or it's not a documentary, it was like a YouTuber created one about McLovin, the actor who plays McLovin. I just don't remember his fucking name.
Sean Pence. No, not Sean Pence. I do remember his name.
Yeah, so obviously after Superbad, that was his breakout movie, but after that he was kind of like typecasted. And so I don't know, he kind of like plateaued essentially. You know, he's super limited when it comes to like live action stuff. So he actually started doing a lot of what's it called, voiceover stuff, and he's in like a lot of the biggest, like the movies that made the most in the box office.
Yeah,
he's made a lot of money from there, and well, obviously he's made a lot of money from there. But what I'm trying to say is those movies made like hundreds of millions of dollars. So he's pretty much found his lane now. So I mean, he's pretty well set, you know, well off.
Yeah, I do remember. Who was it? Somebody in Superbad did not fuck with. Oh, I think it was not Michael Cera, the other Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, he actually did not like him.
Oh yeah, they had beef.
Yeah, so that's just funny because in the movie he actually hates him too. So.
Yeah. So that's why it worked really well.
Yeah,
bro, Jonah Hill, he's just like, I don't know. I feel like that feels like just soft.
He got fat people issues, bro. That's
Yeah. It's that insecurity in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't like the fact that the other dude was more funny in some scenes and stuff.
Yeah, I could say that too, man. I'm chubby, so I could call people fat if I want.
Yeah, crazy. Watch you get canceled.
Canceled before we even started.
Bro, imagine Miguel getting canceled. If you guys know him, you know that's fucking crazy.
You know what? There's a certain text chat I have with a certain friend that if that ever comes out of the light, man, we'll get canceled up the ass. We just be sending some out of pocket shit.
Bro, someone's gonna hack our iClouds now.
Damn.
Bro, that was a crazy little phase when people were getting hacked. And,
yeah.
like, didn't Jennifer Lawrence get like her nudes exposed?
Yeah,
like, leaked?
They did. I did remember that because I remember she made a big deal about it. I'm like, they weren't even that great. Shut up.
Free the nip. That's what makes us thinking.
I saw the nip. I saw Vanessa Hudgens ones too. Hers was all right. You know, she's not even like Mexican. She's just like Filipina.
Oh yeah, I heard about that, bro.
Like,
that shows our whole life was a lie.
Yeah, low key, and she was like she was being like mad. I guess she was like mad shameful of like her Filipino. I don't know why. I think Filipinos are cool.
I don't know. I mean, it's because of being Filipino. It's kind of like the bottom of the barrel Asians.
I mean, I'm not saying that. Yeah, that's how they're looked at by their peers. But I get it.
Yeah, like they're frowned upon when it comes to like going toe to toe with like Japanese or Koreans. Like they look down on Filipinos.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, dude. When I used to work at my old warehouse, I had my shout out to my boy Will, man. To this day, he still texts me like random ass jokes. He was a Filipino dude, but I think he's. I'm not even trying to be like messed up. I think he was on the spectrum, but like to the point where like he can still function in society, like have jobs and stuff. Because if you actually talk to him, something was off with him. Like the way he just reacted to things, he just responded to things. Like I'd be
like super chill, like he didn't let things get to him.
No, he.
Oh, he did let things get to him.
Oh my god, dude! All right, so my co-lead, who was a fucking asshole, ex gangbanger, so ex blood. All right, this fool was just like an asshole. Like, bro, I was a chill lead. This fool would just be like mad dictator, and he'd always boss around Will because Will would let him. And then there was one time, I guess this was during the weekend shift because I didn't work the weekends, and then they were working, and I guess Will was doing like he was like scanning some stuff on the line, and then he told him no, he was doing something else, and he needed him to scan some stuff on the line, some pallets that are coming on the conveyor belt. But he always comes at him like mad disrespectful, like, well, what the fuck you doing, man? Like just like kind of cussing him out. And then Will, like he was holding the pallet jack at the time, and you know like those safety bars, the yellow ones we have around work.
Yeah.
So he just grabs a pallet jack, goes like da 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 da, like aggressively, and like for like a full ass minute, and then he goes like, okay, and he just goes to sit. And I was like, bro, Will's gonna fucking kill you, dude.
Bro, there was a guy. Oh, go ahead.
But I was just like, man, but he always tell me about like Filipino stuff, and I'm like, man, I would always tell him, bro, bring me some like lumpias and stuff. He never do it because like he was just lazy. When it comes to like bringing stuff, I'd always ask him. But he was my guy.
Yeah, there was a guy like that on my football team on JV when I was a sophomore, and yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird when you come across those type of people because you don't know how the hell to treat them. Like they're so like, no, they're there enough to be like kind of like assholes, but then you know that like they're not all there, so it's just like, what do you do with that? Like, do you respond in the same way, or like, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, and then you know what's funny about him? Like, so I haven't worked that job in damn near almost 3 years. He'll still text me to this day, like weekly, like random jokes, because he'd always just tell me like mad jokes. He'll tell me some fucked up jokes like that I think are funny, and then he'll tell to he's Mormon. He'll tell to his Mormon church group, and like, well, you can't tell these people those kind of jokes. And then like, but they'll like tell him to his face. Like I remember one time he almost like, so when you're a Mormon, you get sent on missions, and he got sent out to Denver, and he almost got kicked out of the church group because he kept talking to all the girls because he was like he had like no sense of like, hey bro, you can't be doing this, and like the girls would always try to talk to him, and like his pastor leader like told him like, Will, if you got to cut this out before we kick you out the church.
Crazy.
I fucking love that dude.
Yeah. Bro, that did I don't remember. Did I say this on the last pod about the Love on the Spectrum show?
I remember you told me about it. I don't remember if you told it on the pod.
All right, sorry if I'm repeating shit, but last episode, the show The Love on the Spectrum, there's like a second season now, and it's like, it is great TV. Like, it's like, it has a lot of charm to it because obviously you know the context behind, you know, every person's story.
Yeah.
So have you seen the show?
No, this is like my first hearing it.
Migs, you sleep on everything, bro.
Bro, I don't have TV. I don't have cable. What you want me to do, bro?
You got a laptop?
I do.
But anyway, so Love on the Spectrum is on Netflix. And you got a phone.
Wait, I didn't know it's on Netflix. I watch it on Netflix. I didn't know it was on Netflix.
Well, so each season it follows like maybe 5 to 6 different people with autism, and pretty much I don't know if it's like the producers that set this up. Obviously there probably is. They pretty much put them on dates with people they think are like a good match with them, and pretty much like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But it's funny because like they're so straight up about like how they're feeling and what they're thinking.
Yeah.
And then some of them are also like visibly showing how they're feeling, but they're like not saying it because they're shy. And it's just like interesting to see how they go about life and how they go about relationships. Because some of them, obviously, there's different levels to it. But there's this one girl, and she's like mad horny, and it's so awkward. It's awkward but funny, because like you could see her getting like excited.
Yeah.
but then she like holds herself back, and it's just like it's a crazy range of emotions that you go through just watching them. You get like secondhand embarrassment, secondhand like awkwardness, like. They're
going through a roller coaster.
Yeah, you're feeling for them, and it's just very like interesting seeing how it all works out.
Do they smash?
No, I mean, none of them, at least on the show, have smashed, and it's funny though because at least on this season, the second season, there's this couple that they do talk a lot about it, and one of them, the girl, she watches like YouTube videos on how to do a lot of like the stuff, and so she brings it up like, okay, so she's pretty much teaching her boyfriend how to do it because the partners have autism too. There are some people, though, that I think they put them up on dates with that aren't autistic.
They just play the role?
But no, not even play the role. I think they're just the type that don't care because you kind of see the people that they are, and you can see that they're like more open-minded than a lot of others.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some people that are willing to date someone with autism as long as they're like not super disabled.
Yeah.
Like incapable of managing their own life, because there's obviously some that are like that.
There's levels to it, man.
Yeah, there's levels to it, and most of the ones on the show are fully functional, but there's obviously some that are more like the way they talk is just not really like normal, and you know, they're not really ready for societies. They got to be like kind of parented or managed.
Yeah.
And but yeah, you should watch it. It's for sure a good watch.
You ever see like those memes? It's not memes. It's like those videos of like, and I know everyone's seeing it, so don't come at me. But it's like a girl. She'll like wear like this like track shoe, but she has Down syndrome, but she has a booty. And in the comments they'd be like if she's down, I'm down. I'm like, y'all look crazy.
Bro, comments on these videos are fucking wild, man.
Yeah, that's the only one I can remember. But they have you saying like a different ones, and I'm like something about like extra chromosomes. I'm like, yo, where y'all be coming up with this shit, man?
Yeah, there's hella puns in the comments.
They get me cracking up, but I'm like, I don't know if I should be laughing at this stuff.
Nah, yeah, it's like, yeah, that's a little bit touchy.
It is, but I'm like, there's so many people commenting on it. It's crazy.
Yeah. For sure. Well, I think that's a good spot to end this one. I don't know if you have anything else you want to touch on.
No, I think we're giving Good Friday right now. I'm getting hyped. We're gonna get ready for this Super Bowl Sunday.
Facts, man.
We
I gotta
either
get
gonna
mentally
have
prepared.
a very sad Michael or very excited Michael in the next week.
I'm not ready. I'm ready. This shit needs to happen.
Yeah.
We need to get this.
Get this quest for 6 continues out of this shit, man. I'm tired of hearing this shit. I've been hearing this for the last 10 years.
All you gotta do is like that.
Hey man, I just want y'all to win, man.
Hey, all I know is next year I want to see Niners versus Chargers in the Super Bowl.
Did you see that they're Jim's gonna hire Navarro Bowman to be the linebackers coach?
Yeah, they're trying to. Yeah,
that'd be tight.
Yeah, it would be tight. I'll be happy for them. But all right then, cool. I know we didn't have an off the web this week. Low key, last week we forgot to pick a genre for this week or whatever. I don't know. Do you want to pick one for next week? Band, artist, genre.
We can do top 3 songs you would play if your team won.
Songs you would play if your team won?
Like hype songs, like for example, like We Are the Champions. You can't do that one now because I already said it.
Bro, but if we lose, what am I supposed to do? All right. How about you're gonna pick if your team won? I'll pick if my team won if we did win, and I'll pick songs that if we lose, just depressing stuff.
All right.
That I'm gonna be listening to, I guess.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, then.
Shake that ass for thought. Oh, that's the wrong song.
Crazy. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe on this one, and subscribe. Oh, I already said that. And also on the Maple Alley channel. We got some good subscribers on that. I think we're at 600 right now.
Yeah, no, our last video got really good views. I think it's at 2K already.
Yeah, it's about
to be 2K.
Yeah, it's really close to the EDC one. So, yeah, go check those out, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.